E fala aí pessoal, estamos aqui de volta com mais uma continuação do jogo incrível de Dragon Age aí no canal para vocês. Hoje nós estamos aqui para fazer as missões, a missão principal, né? Em sussurros abafados, né? A gente vai viajar para a Rocha Vermelha e conversar com os magos, uma reunião com os magos. A gente vai mostrar agora, saber o que eles esperam da gente, o que eles querem com a gente, se eles pretendem se unir à Inquisição para tentar não destruir os Templários, mas sim salvar, né? Fechar a fenda e tudo mais, trabalharem com união. Isso aí. Lembrando também, tô com quase o peso lotado aqui. Ó, o anel. Anel de bravura. Apenas guerreiro, bom. Cadê minha guerreira? Tá aqui? Ó, o anel de bravura é melhorado, a mesma coisa, mas é azul. Então usa ele. Quem sabe isso ajuda um pouco, alguns efeitos a mais. Vou ter que dar a volta nessa montanha pra chegar lá. O pessoal manda usar o cavalo, mas eu tô achando o cavalo muito lento, não gostei muito dele não. Se eu conseguir outro cavalo, um cavalo um pouquinho mais rápido, melhor, eu uso, pode ficar tranquilo que eu uso pra frente, mas eles... Só que de momento não quero saber de cavalo. Estamos ainda bem fraquinho com poção, com as coisas, né? Nós estamos avançando na história ainda, é a terceira parte da história agora. Ainda, né? Então eu tô vendo que esse Dragon Age vai ser um jogo muito grande no canal. É agora. Pode ficar tranquila. A coisinha que tiver vai ser destruída. É por isso que não deixaram a gente acessar antes. Teve interrompido o véu. Aguentem até eu interromper de novo. Isso aí. Já era. Foi fechado.
We don't know what these rifts can do. That one appeared to alter the time around it.
Talvez Fiona sabia.
There are many mages.
Make her have mercy. It's over. Open the gates.
Isso aí, finalmente.
We spread word the Inquisition was coming. But you should know that no one here was expecting us. No one? Not even Grand Enchanter Fiona? If she was, she hasn't told anyone. We've arranged use of the tavern for the negotiations.
Agents of the Inquisition, my apologies. Magister Alexius is in charge now, but hasn't yet arrived. He's expected shortly. You can speak with the former Grand Enchanter in the meantime.
Ok.
The veil is weaker here than in Haven. And not merely weak, but altered in a way I have not seen.
We should talk to the Grand Enchanter.
Falar com a grande encantadora. Putz, Assim já marcando e vamos vendo as coisas que tem por aqui. Aqui já é um acesso a um local diferente, né? Pra nós. Ah, aqui é a cidade. Acho que eu vou meio que cortando um caminho pra atravessar e passar por ela. Deixa eu ver que local é este. Curandeira.
Dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife here. Why should I risk mine for them?
Eles lembrarão da sua ajuda.
The elves were slaves once. They earned their freedom serving under Andraste. If you want the elves to be treated better, show the Inquisition you are worthy.
All right. If the Inquisition soldiers are there, I might be safer regardless. I'll see you at the crossroads soon. Just give me a moment to gather my things.
Não importa que você desaprovou, Elfa, minha conversa com ela. O importante é que tudo deu certo. Tudo correu bem. E por mais que a gente vai fazer as missões principais e tudo mais, pessoal, não vou deixar de coletar as coisas aqui não. Venha, meu querido. Ele não consegue, então vai ficar na merda aí.
See? What did I tell you?
Contadora de histórias.
Outside this very village. And now the boy who once begged me to make him toy soldiers rules all of Ferelden.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Ok. Seria da hora se ele deixasse a gente reconstruir essas coisas, né? Porque olha, a cidade tá bem abalada até. É uma cidade bem grande. Só que é uma cidade já... Aqui é o portão, né? Bem abalada com a guerra em si. Essa guerra dos Templários deve estar prejudicando eles pra caramba. Eu posso ajudar você?
Ah, Senna, my darling. For the first time in all these years, I fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the table stones. Thank you.
Stay
Ok.
safe.
Walk in peace.
Leve flores para o santuário da mulher. Virei coveira agora também. Uma cidade bonita, ó. Eu tô achando as músicas do jogo bem baixas. Poderia ser um pouquinho mais alta. Vou verificar isso certinho.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil.
I figured they'd fled with the rebel mages. Poor bastards.
I had wondered what had become of them when the mages rebelled. What a tragic waste.
I had wondered where they had gone. I should have looked harder.
Ah, já que estamos aqui, eu quero vender todas essas coisas. Com 3.000. Isso aqui eu vou deixar porque vai que a gente cria alguma coisa interessante depois. Agora para comprar. Você não me tem arma, você não me tem as coisas, não me tem, você não tem nada. Bom, já estamos mais preocupados, que a gente tá vazio até. Leva comum. Vamos ver se esse outro que tá pra cá tem algo mais interessante pra me oferecer. De 17 lugares. Um lugar trancado, né? Tô de mãos habilidosas. Em lugares que uma hora eu vou ter que pegar um ladrão. Tem uma mão bem habilidosa mesmo. Vou fazer isso. Quero comprar. O que você tem de bom pra mim? Vamos ver. Arma nada. Coisas que dá pra usar. Peguei um que eu não devia ter comprado. Gin, coalho.
As you've wandered, have you by any chance seen a ram that is different? Lord Wolseley wandered off, and he's very special. If you could find him, I'd be most grateful.
Your ram has gone missing.
Yes.
Ah, não. Trazer outro animal de volta?
If Jimmy missed him, he'd come right back. He's likely at our family's old summer cabin. It's by the lake in the southern hills. If you do find him and send him back, I'd be happy to pay you.
I'll speak with you later.
If you find my ram, please send him home.
Dá um carneiro pra casa, pelo amor de Deus. Bom dia, vamos lá. Vamos lá pra grande reunião. A gente já tropou com os dragões já, né? Enfrentamos o grandão, mas enfrentamos os filhotinhos dele. O grandão me matou uma vez.
Welcome, agents of the Inquisition. What has brought you to Redcliffe?
We're here because of your invitation back in Val Royeaux.
You must be mistaken. I haven't been to Val Royeaux since before the Conclave.
Ok.
If it wasn't you who invited me here, who was it?
I don't know. Now that you say it, I feel strange. Whoever or whatever brought you here, the situation has changed. The Free Mages have already pledged themselves to the service of the Tevinter Imperium.
An alliance with Tevinter? Do you not fear all of Thedas turning against you?
Andraste's ass. I'm trying to think of a single worse thing you could have done, and I've got nothing.
I understand that you are afraid, but you deserve better than slavery to Tevinter.
As one indentured to a Magister, I no longer have the authority to negotiate with you.
Ok.
Very well. Who's in charge now?
Welcome, my friends. I apologize for not greeting you earlier.
Agents of the Inquisition, allow me to introduce Magister Girion Alexius.
The Southern Mages are under my command. And you are the survivor, yes? The one from the Fade? Interesting.
I'd like to know more about this alliance between the rebel mages and the Imperium.
Certainly. What specifically do you wish to know?
I'm not clear on when exactly you negotiated this arrangement with Fiona.
When the Conclave was destroyed, these poor souls faced the brutality of the Templars, who rushed to attack them. It could only be through divine providence that I arrived when I did.
It was certainly very timely.
Ok.
The Grand Enchanter told me she was indentured to a Magister.
Our Southern Brethren have no legal status in the Imperium. As they were not born citizens of Tevinter, they must work for a period of 10 years before gaining full rights.
Caramba.
As their protector, I shall oversee their work for the Imperium.
Ok.
What does the Imperium gain from taking rebel mages under its wing?
For the moment, the Southern Mages are a considerable expense. After they are properly trained, they will join our legion.
You said not all my people would be military. There are children, those not suited.
And one day I'm sure they will all be productive citizens of the Imperium when their debts are paid.
I haven't seen any sign of Redcliffe's Arl or his men.
The Arl of Redcliffe left the village.
Arl Tegan did not abandon his lands during the Blight, even when they were under siege.
There were tensions growing. I did not want an incident.
Ok.
I'm here to get mages to close the breach.
Right, to business. I understand, of course. Felix, would you send for a scribe, please? Pardon my manners. My son Felix, friends. I'm not surprised you're here. Containing the breach is not a feat that many could even attempt. There is no telling how many mages would be needed for such an endeavor. Ambitious, indeed.
I'll take every mage you can give me.
There will have to be. Felix.
My lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Father.
Come, I'll get your powders. Please excuse me, friends. We will have to continue this another time.
Ok.
Fiona, I require your assistance back at the castle.
I don't mean to trouble everyone.
I shall send word to the Inquisition. We will conclude this business at a later date.
Ok. Alguma coisa tá acontecendo.
Come to the Chantry. You are in danger.
Venha a Chantry, você corre perigo.
Ooh, very mysterious.
There's no telling who or what will be waiting for us in that Chantry.
Only one way to find out.
Clemente.
Magister Alexius wishes only mages to remain in Redcliffe. He will approve of you. He does not approve of me. Many villagers have already left to escape his ire.
This village has a history with mages, doesn't it? Do you know the details?
During the last blight, the Arl of Redcliffe became ill. Not even the efforts of the Circle could save him. His young son, who was an undiscovered mage, made a deal with a demon to keep the Arl from death. The boy became an abomination. Through him, each night, the demon raised armies of corpses to assault the village. The hero of Ferelden defeated the demon and stopped the undead hordes from destroying Redcliffe.
Farewell, then.
One moment. You are a member of the Inquisition, are you not?
Sim.
I am an alchemist. We must require potions. If the Magister will not have me here, perhaps I can offer my
Eu
services.
aceito.
We would be delighted to have you working for the Inquisition.
Thank you. While one lives, it is good to believe there is still a use for one's talents.
Então vá para a Inquisição. Agente adquirido.
Inquisition, huh? I wish to Holy Andraste you'd gotten here sooner. These two winters make my shoulder blades itch.
Goodbye.
Be careful. The Tevinters likely aren't happy you're asking questions.
É, possível. E aí, aqui tem quartos. Apenas isso, né?
Right. That's why.
Vamos sair pra ver o que vai dar. Aldeias das terras de Roca Vermelha. Rocha Vermelha, na verdade, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Ponto de referência. De 14. A gente vai aqui falar com magistrados. Primeiro confrontar esse carinha. Porque ele nos devia alguma coisa, né, antes. E manter.
May I help you?
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit. You can't prove anything. A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
kind of cut are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who can move goods around quietly. And we could protect you.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers. All right.
Precisamos de todos.
I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
Isso aí. Vá. Agente adquirido. Olha que bonito. Uau, ali é o grande reino, ó. Ali sim é um castelo. Bem lá no sul.
I look forward to helping the Inquisition. As per our agreement.
Vamos conversar com o magistrado e tudo mais aí, com eles.
Good. You're finally here. Now help me close this, would you?
Oh, mais uma. Já bem no palácio. Na hora que foi interromper. Aí, fiz a P dele. Agora dá fechar.
Fascinating. How does that work exactly?
Quem sabe?
You don't even know, do you? You just wiggle your fingers and boom. Rift closes.
Who are you?
Ah, getting ahead of myself again, I see. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of Minrathous. How do you do?
Another Tevinter. Be cautious with this one.
Suspicious friends you have here. Magister Alexius was once my mentor, so my assistance should be valuable, as I'm sure you can imagine.
Você é magistrado?
Are you a magister?
All right, let's say this once. I'm a mage from Tevinter, but not a member of the Magisterium. I know Southerners use the terms interchangeably, but that only makes you sound like barbarians.
I was expecting Felix to be here.
I'm sure he's on his way. He was to give you the note, then meet us here after ditching his father.
Alexius couldn't jump to Felix's side fast enough when he pretended to be faint. Is something wrong with him?
He's had some lingering illness for months. Felix is an only child, and Alexius is being a mother hen, most likely.
You're betraying your mentor because...
Alexius was my mentor. Meaning he's not any longer. Not for some time. Look, you must know there's danger. That should be obvious even without the note. Let's start with Alexius claiming the allegiance of the mage rebels out from under you. As if by magic, yes? Which is exactly right. To reach Redcliffe, before the Inquisition, Alexius distorted time itself.
He arranged it so he could arrive here just after the Divine died.
You catch on quick.
That is fascinating if true, and almost certainly dangerous.
The rift you closed here. You saw how it twisted time around itself, sped some things up and slowed others down. Soon, there will be more like it, and they'll appear further and further away from Redcliffe. The magic Alexius is using is wildly unstable, and it's unraveling the world.
I'd like more proof than magical time control go with it.
I know what I'm talking about. I helped develop this magic. When I was still his apprentice, it was pure theory. Alexius could never get it to work. What I don't understand is why he's doing it. Ripping time to shreds just to gain a few hundred lackeys?
He didn't do it for them.
Took you long enough. Is he getting suspicious?
No, but I shouldn't have played the illness card. I thought he'd be fussing over me all day. My father's joined a cult, Divinta Supremacists. They call themselves Venatori. And I can tell you one thing. Whatever he's done for them, he's done it to get to you.
Okay.
Alexius is your father. Why are you working against him?
For the same reason Dorian works against him. I love my father, and I love my country. But this? Cults? Time magic? What he's doing now is madness. For his own sake, you have to stop him.
It would also be nice if he didn't rip a hole in time. There's already a hole in the sky.
Why would he rearrange time and indenture the Mage Rebellion just to get to me?
They're obsessed with you, but I don't know why. Perhaps because you survived the Temple of Sacred Ashes.
You can close the rifts. Maybe there's a connection. Or they see you as a threat.
If the Venatori are behind those rifts or the breach in the sky, they're even worse than I thought.
You have any suggestions?
You know you're his target. Expecting the trap is the first step in turning it to your advantage. I can't stay in Redcliffe. Alexius doesn't know I'm here, and I want to keep it that way for now. But whenever you're ready to deal with him, I want to be there. I'll be in touch. Oh, and Felix, try not to get yourself killed.
There are worse things than dying, Dorian.
Pior é que é mesmo, coisa pior é que morrer. A gente aprendeu uma coisa importante sobre o local, sobre o cara. Ele tá usando as fissuras para mexer o tempo. Nesses inventários tudo pra você tá ruim esse. Tá usando martelo de duas mãos, né? Então fica foda pra você usar isso. Armadura. E acessórios. Um cinto de utilidade que talvez não sirva nem pra nenhum deles. Sempre assim, né? Então vamos à igreja, o importante é isso. Será que vai ter acesso àquela grande cidade? Temos cavernas e tudo mais pra visitar também, viu? A gente pode pegar e fazer depois.
This whole business is distasteful. Perhaps we are better off pursuing the Templars instead.
We may not have time. The breach will not wait for deliberation.
Isso aí, a brecha não vai esperar. Então a gente marca isso aqui, ó. Tem um ali, 1, 2, tem 3 basicamente, né? Vai ser bastante coisa, ó. Missão aqui, missão aqui, missão aqui. Missão aqui. Achei que não dá pra saber ainda se vai ter coisas importantes na cidade. Limpou até que bem a cidade aqui, né? Não só a cidade, o local em si. Bom dia, bom dia. Uma boa cidade.
That windmill has weathered a great deal. I am impressed it remains standing.
É isso aí. Tá aqui pelo mapa. Teria uma coisinha por ali pra gente fazer. Junto com uma missão. A gente limpou bastante até a área. Vamos voltar aqui. Foi quantas missões foi feita? Uma de 12 ainda. Tem 12 aqui mesmo. Vou fazer. Almas perdidas. Poço da Tormenta, Empório Negro. Voltar para a sala de guerra, que é importante, vou fazer no vídeo agora. Escuro Mercado, Oásis Perdido. Então, a Inquisição fica no limite dos 2 reinos, né? Isso é interessante. Fica bem no limite mesmo. E é onde que a fé ainda está crescendo para os 2 lados. Isso bem, uma das 2 terras está segura. As 2 estão, né, alavancadas aí. Então aqui Montanha do Refúgio. Depois a gente tem a Cassandra. O Kluken aqui bonitinho, depois eu converso com os 2. Vendo aqui, olhando pelo mapa, abriu bastante coisas, né? Varric, Liliana, Solas, Josephine, Black Owls, que tá pra cá. Interessante, ele tá pra cá. Quem mais temos aqui? Ninguém aqui? Eu vou lá pra cima ver todas as informações primeiro. E depois dá pra fazer um off bonitinho só de arrumar as coisas aqui, loja, equipamentos. Eu vou melhorar. E que não, a gente recrutou bastante gente pra cá, né? Bastante gente voltou, veio pra cá. Acho que veio umas 3 pessoas desde mercenários, etc.
Excuse me. Got a message for the Inquisition.
Olha, ó. E ela veio pra cá, ó.
I've got a message when you have the time. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information free of charge. If you'd like to see what the Bull's charges can do for the Inquisition, meet us there and watch us work.
Ajuda
Look forward
bem-vinda.
to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Ok. Eu venho que se encontra com eles.
I have heard rumors of a way to reverse the rite of tranquility.
Ah, Lord Trevelyan. May I have a moment?
We can use that. Please tell me if you find something. If you find anything, please bring it in.
Pode falar, o Josephine.
Yes, Ambassador?
I'd like to discuss your parents.
What would you like to know?
I'd like to dispatch a courier asking the bands of House Trevelyan to align themselves with us. What are your thoughts? Should we approach your family for their formal support of the Inquisition?
My parents are on a first-name basis with most priests in Ostwick. And I have a dozen cousins in the Chantry. When they hear I've been touched by Andraste, you'll have to stop them from giving you money.
I'll take that as a yes. Valroyo has noted your lineage. It gives the Inquisition some legitimacy, although not so much as we'd hoped.
Why not?
You are from Ostwick. Orlesian nobles consider the Free Marches somewhat quaint.
Even though I'm a mage, that doesn't give them pause.
Not an unfamiliar sight. Mages from noble families are given more leeway. Besides, Ostwick Circle had a reputation for being rather sedate.
All my friends were in the circle. I miss some of them terribly.
I understand. I suppose the Templars weren't much company.
Templars at Ostwick were even-handed enough. A few were almost friendly.
Commander Cullen would be pleased. For a man no longer with the Order, he takes its faults quite personal. This place is no bastion of civilization, not like the Circle. I hope you don't find the living conditions in Haven too drastic for someone of your station.
This can't be what you're accustomed to, Ambassador.
One adjusts. I stay busy. It helps take my mind from our surroundings. And the cold. And the wildlife. And the lack of civilization for miles around.
Why anyone lived here before we found Andraste's ashes? Cannot imagine.
Don't worry about me. Haven's more than livable.
Really? If that is how you feel, I'm pleased to hear it. Until next time, my lord.
Ok. Todo mundo chama meu senhor aqui. Então vamos convocar o Conselho de Guerra.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Nossos esforços deram frutos. Parte do lucro está sendo repassado para você. Use-a com sabedoria, Arauto. Boa. Agora a Inquisição é forçada a procurar suas próprias fontes.
Let us begin.
Tente ir pra lá. O refúgio da terra distante é enfrentado. As ameaças com bandidos, demônios e magos.
To work?
Então vamos lá. Levante as torres lá, por favor. Comandante Cullen, sua guarda de honra foi muito bem-vinda na vigília da Divina. Para agradecer, estou mandando armas e equipamentos feredanos para suas tropas. Sinceramente e tudo mais. Ok, obrigado. Cara Delamonte, obtive ótimas notícias. Os parentes de Lord Sheffrin se tornaram muito mais cuidadosos sobre invocar o nome da Inquisição. De fato, eles também parecem estar deliberadamente me evitando, como se tivessem medo de que a Inquisição passe a investigá-los de perto, tornando-os mais claros aos nossos olhos. Imagine só. Espero que esteja aqui em boa saúde. Diga-me, com a mão esquerda da Divina está passando esses dias. Por favor, transmita seus cumprimentos à Irmandade Leliana, cujo trabalho sempre admiro. Minhas lembranças, Dama Botrofort. Consegui mais umas coisinhas aí de coisa dela. A vingança de Varric. Aqui nós temos o que? O culto de Andraste. Antes da quinta podridão, um deles acredita, tanto os cultistas quanto os dragões já não viam há muito tempo. Lá quando a cantante chegou foi templário, mas ainda existe passagens desconhecidas. Aqui sim, pode levar ela. Ela veio para investigar. Tá perfeito. Os sussurros abafados. O castelo de Rocha Vermelha e os magos que podem fechar a brecha estão sob controle do magistrado Geralt Alexios, um cultista venatori com um interesse nada saudável em Trasvesques e no poder de reordenar o próprio tempo. Ele convidou gentilmente para o castelo a sós para negociar. Obviamente se trata de uma armadilha, mas Eliane e seus agentes podem se infiltrar no castelo e neutralizar a ameaça. Venetori enquanto Alexios se ocupa de seu convidado. Um jogo perigoso, mas é a melhor chance. Legal. Esse aqui seria o quê? Defensores dos Justos. Leliane e Joseph têm trabalhos incansavelmente para convencer, coagir e conquistar algumas das casas mais influentes de Orleans. 10 famílias nobres ajudarão a Inquisição a pressionar os Templários para selarem a brecha, a viajar para a fortaleza Terifel e a exigir ao Lorde Investigador que apoie ou enfrente a fúria de Orlais. A Inquisição prometeu que o Arauto de Andreste seja a voz nessa negociação. Legal. Ele tem negociação com os Templários, então também. Deixa eu ver aqui o que nós temos. Aqui foi concluído, né? Que a gente falou com ela já. Indisponível. Confronto com a madre. Não sei o que lá. Está indisponível no momento. Investiga os fragmentos. Graças à nossa dama embaixador, podia estudar de pergaminho, ok? É o que foi feito de momento. Então já está concluído. Essa parte aqui a gente pode explorar e ver, né? Mas já está concluído. Então eu tô com interesse em terminar as coisas dos magos. Em sussurros abafados ou defensores dos justos. Sussurros abafados a gente vai fazer. Em sussurros abafados.
We don't have the manpower to take the castle. Either we find another way in, or give up this nonsense and go and get the Templars.
Redcliffe is in the hands of a Magister. This cannot be allowed to stand.
The letter from Alexius asked for the Herald of Andraste by name. It's an obvious trap.
A carta de Alex explicitamente chamando o Arauto de Andrade. Está na carta que é uma cilada.
So we've heard from Magister Alexius. I expected as much.
And yet some of us want to sit and do nothing.
Not this again.
Redcliffe Castle is one of the most defensible fortresses in Ferelden. It has repelled thousands of assaults. If you go in there, you'll die. And we'll lose the only means we have of closing these rifts. I won't allow it.
And if we don't even try to meet Alexius, we lose the mages and leave a hostile foreign power on our doorstep.
Even if we could assault the keep, it would be for naught. An Orlesian Inquisition's army marching into Ferelden would provoke a war. Our hands are tied.
The Magister
has outplayed us.
We can't just give up. There has to be something we can do.
We cannot accept defeat now. There must be a solution.
Contatear. Precisamos de outra entrada.
Where is the Earl of Redcliffe? I'm sure he'd help us get his castle back.
After he was displaced, Arl Tegan rode straight for Dunnerim to petition the crown for help. I doubt he'll want our assistance once the Ferelden army lays siege to his castle.
Wait. There is a secret passage into the castle, an escape route for the family. It's too narrow for our troops, but we could send agents through.
Too risky. Those agents will be discovered well before they reach the Magister.
That's why we need a distraction. Perhaps the envoy Alexius wants so badly.
Focus their attention on Trevelyan, while we take out the Tevinter. It's risky, but it could work.
Fortunately, you'll have help.
This man says he has information about the Magister and his methods, Commander.
Okay.
Your spies will never get past Alexius's magic without my help. So if you're going after him, I'm coming along.
The plan puts you in the most danger. We can't in good conscience order you to do this. We can still go after the Templars if you'd rather not play the bait. It's up to you.
Castelo de Rocha Vermelha. Ok. Vamos atrás. Essa invasão. O grupo vai ser com Dorian, não. Ah, ele tem que estar com o mago? É, ele é principal. Então, Solas, você não vai agora. Nós temos essa invasão. Depois tem os templários também, que eu acho que pode, espero que deixe fazer, né? É bom ter bastante mago para eles controlarem a fissura. Mas também templários para lutar. Só que os templários, eles acreditam muito em guerra santa ali. E não tô afim de querer entrar assim, no poder de guerra, sendo eu só controlando o poder. Não, quero encontrar alguém que ajude com que os poderes sejam destruídos. Mas também quero tentar pegar os templários para eles guerrearem junto ao mesmo tempo.
Announce us. The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
Eles vão onde eu vou.
Where I go, they go.
Isso aí. Os magos.
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
If the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
Isso aí.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
I'd much rather discuss your time magic.
I'm afraid I have no idea what you mean.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
We made sure to disarm your trap before we came in. I hope you don't mind.
I've yet to see your cleverness, I'm afraid. You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control.
Eu não fui sutil,
You're
mas
nothing
tá
but a
bom.
mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own ashes.
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean.